Liverpool FC News Recap. Salah and Van Dijk announcement imminent as Romano confirms move. Liverpool preparing massive Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk announcement. It looks like Liverpool could be preparing to announce new deals for both Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk imminently. Richard Hughes has been on a contract standoff with the duo for the best part of the last 6 months. Ever since taking his role as the club's sporting director, his priority has been to tie down not just Salah and Van Dijk but Trent Alexander-Arnold to new deals. But now, with the trio having contracts expiring at the end of the season, Hughes is running out of time to get the deals over the line. Although it seems like Liverpool might just be close to coming to an agreement with 2 of them. If you are to believe the massive hint the club has just dropped at Anfield. Liverpool drop massive hint contract announcement is imminent. It looks like Liverpool are putting on new advertisements at Anfield, and eagle-eyed supporters have spotted both Van Dijk and Mo Salah featuring prominently on the photos. In fact, they don't just feature prominently, they are the 2 main features on the posters with the slogan, "More than just a symbol, it stands for everything we are." That's a very interesting development. The timing of it is also very interesting. Usually, Liverpool don't change those advertisements that often mid-season, and it's normally when a new Nike shirt or line drops that they do change it. However, what is more interesting, of course, is the timing combined with the players depicted on the poster. Why go through all the effort of putting them up at Anfield only to have to remove them in a few months' time, when their contract expires? It would not make sense for Liverpool, both from a marketing and logistical sense. Unless, of course, the club is confident both players are going to sign new deals, in which case you don't need to remove the advertisements at all, and in which case having them on the posters makes perfect sense. There is no question that the fact that Liverpool have decided to feature both Van Dijk and Salah so prominently in these posters can be a positive. It's a massive hint that all is well at Anfield. A hint that an announcement is only just around the corner, which is exactly what Liverpool fans will have wanted to hear. Hughes has suffered a lot through this dragged-out process, but if he can secure both Van Dijk's and Salah's signature, he will be lauded and his reputation will be restored. Let's wait and see what happens, but this latest clue is definitely an exciting one for all Liverpool fans. 4 things spotted in Liverpool training as 3 players missing amid Trent Alexander-Arnold boost. Liverpool's players have been hard at work in their final training session before facing Everton in the Merseyside derby. Here's what we spotted from the AXA training centre. The preparations are almost complete as Liverpool gears up for what will be an emotional night and a crucial game in their title challenge. The Reds make the short journey across Stanley Park to face Everton in the final Merseyside derby at Goodison Park, with plenty more on the line than just local bragging rights. Arne Slot's side will have the chance to go 9 points clear of Arsenal in the race for the Premier League title, beginning what could be a decisive couple of weeks. Everton, though, have been rejuvenated by the return of David Moyes as manager, and will not make things easy for Liverpool, who will be eager to put Sunday's FA Cup defeat at the hands of Plymouth firmly behind them. Cameras were present for Liverpool's final training session at the AXA training centre ahead of tomorrow's game. Here's what we spotted. Trent boost. Having missed the last 2 games after being forced off at Bournemouth, Liverpool will be hoping Trent Alexander-Arnold can make a swift return against Everton tomorrow night. The good news is, it looks like he might be able to. Slot admitted in his pre-match press conference, which was conducted before training on Tuesday, that the right-back had only been involved in parts of Monday's session, and would need closer inspection today to gauge whether he can be involved at Goodison Park. Judging by the pictures from Kirkby, Alexander-Arnold looked to be fully involved in training, which will come as a big boost. Conor Bradley will still likely be favourite to start, but hopefully Liverpool's vice-captain will at least be able to take a place on the bench. No sign of Nunez. While Alexander-Arnold was involved, what might be a slight concern is that there seemed to be no sign of Darwin Nunez during Tuesday's session. The Uruguayan was afforded some time away last week to be with his partner for the birth of their child, with Slot explaining that was why he only came off the bench at Plymouth. "I think people know Darwin's situation, that he became a dad 1 or 2 days before the game, and that happened in Spain, so he came in a bit later," Slot said. Whether that's the reason behind his absence today, or whether there's any sort of knock for the striker, we don't know yet, but he may be a doubt for tomorrow's game at Goodison Park. Other than Nunez, Liverpool was of course without Joe Gomez, who lasted less than 10 minutes on his comeback against Plymouth, while Tyler Morton remains out with a shoulder injury. Big guns are back. Having faced some criticism for his selection in the FA Cup at the weekend, you can guarantee Slot won't be taking any chances with his team tomorrow night. All of the big guns bar Nunez of course were. Perfect start to replace Darwin. Nunez fires himself top of Liverpool wishlist. Liverpool will attempt to replace Darwin Nunez in the summer, and one player is proving to be a perfect successor to the number 9 shirt. Liverpool are set to overhaul their entire front line in the summer. Darwin Nunez is one of those facing the exit door, but that won't be any great surprise. Al Hilal actually tried to grab him last month but fell short of Liverpool's valuation. If they'd offered £85 million, they'd have got him. There's every expectation that the Saudi Pro League returns in the summer for Nunez. Liverpool will look to sell for the right offer after the Uruguayan's frustrations failed to fix themselves. It's the same old story, of course. Nunez has every trait you'd want from a centre-forward except the ability to consistently score goals. He can score brilliant goals. He can provide incredible, game-changing moments. Nunez just can't do it consistently at the level Liverpool require, and that's ultimately why they're ready to move on. Benjamin Sesko at Liverpool. RB Leipzig picked up a 2-0 win over St. Pauli on Sunday, and Benjamin Sesko was one who really caught the eye. The Slovenian striker opened the scoring for Leipzig with a fine take and finish in the first half. And in that same half, it was Sesko's hold-up play and run-in behind that got him an assist for the second. The Sesko show, then, and he did it with the world watching. The Athletic reports that Sesko is one to watch ahead of the summer transfer window, given the interest in him. He rejected a move to the Premier League last summer, but there's every expectation that teams will be back in for him in 2025. And Liverpool are lined up to be one of those. The report mentions the Reds were interested last year but lost out like the rest of them. Now, with an overhaul of the forward line expected, Liverpool will surely be looking at Sesko once again. The kind of performances he put in on Sunday will only drive that interest forward, too. He showed exactly what Arne Slot has been calling for. The Dutchman discussed this week how he's after a centre-forward who both scores and creates. Well, here's Sesko doing exactly that to drive 3 points to his team. Liverpool wants some of that, and this summer could see the striker land at Anfield. The good luck, babe. Star took home the Best New Artist gong at the awards ceremony to crown an incredible year. And with Chapel having revealed her Liverpool fandom last year, the club were eager to get in on the celebrations. Liverpool congratulate Chapel Roan. Liverpool's official USA X account posted a video earlier this week featuring a customized red home shirt with Chapel Roan 25 on the back. What a week to be a Red. The post read. Congrats on your first Grammy, at Chapel Roan. Plenty of fans were excited about the unexpected collab post. My daughter will love this, wrote one user on X. What? I cannot imagine what that would sell for if